The world wants you to believe in limitation, in lack, in a linear, predictable path that has been proven by others. That if you follow, you'll get what you want, to where you want to be, and to who you want to become. And the problem with this is that it can actually work, but that it's not true. It's not aligned, and it's not authentic to you, to who you truly are, to your soul. And anything less than what is true to who you really are will never be enough. And that's the thing. This whole approach, this whole illusion is built upon fear, upon lack, upon survival. And it's not in alignment with your soul. You know, when you came into this world, you were so at the height of your energetic capacity to create, to express, to feel, to be. And along the way, we bought into ideas of limitation, of lack, thinking in crazy delusional terms such that money doesn't grow on trees, or that good things don't come easy. All these sensible ideas, which on the surface are perfectly rational, but to the imagination, to the dreamer, to the child in you, you see no rationale behind them. You see simply a fearful adult living within the prison of language, trying to get by and pay the bills and live someone else's life, live up to a vision that someone else created, all the while selling out the soul. And it's a great shame. And in fact, the whole thing is built upon shame and guilt and fear. It breeds resentment, breeds frustration, breeds confusion, all for the oversight, for overlooking the fact that we, in every moment, we have a choice to either honor or undermine our soul, our creative spirit, and the courage to act upon our inspiration. Each and every one of us are a sovereign soul with a creative spark so immense, so infinite, that your way is the way, the aligned, authentic, inspired way that only you can know, that you are being guided on in each and every moment through your emotional guidance, is the way to everything that you want and more. The abundance, the freedom, the connection, the expression, the manifest reality of your desire. It is all already within you, for the fact that you can feel it, for the fact that you can become aware of it, for the fact that you can dream it. The question is will you act upon it? Despite what the world tells you, despite what the beliefs you've bought into give you the sense of possibility of, the sense of safety of, the sense of security within. You see, all of this is a limited, lack-based, fearful world of adults who just grew up too fast, lost sight of their imagination, of their heart, of their soul, and then started to play by the rules. But when you realize that you make your own rules, that this game is actually of your own making, and that you are the creator of your reality, and that through that courage and conviction and faith in yourself, a kind of radical, delusional self-belief and self-trust, that the way actually unfolds with every step that you take in the knowing that you are the creator, and in the love and the reverence of that childlike spirit and imagination. And then every choice that you make seems to attract the synchronicities and the support and everything that is needed to carry it out. I know you know what I'm talking about. It's just that we've been so conditioned and brainwashed to believe that this is foolish, it's child's play. And that's because it really is. To be a fool is to go against the grain, is to actually remember that we don't really know anything at all, and that everyone who claims to know something is really full of crap. You see, everyone has no idea what they're doing. They're just operating out of fear. And they want everyone else to operate within fear as well so that it can make sense of how they feel. But you have a choice in each and every moment to either succumb and give in to that system of fear, of smallness, of false sense of security, or you can choose to reclaim your creative spirit and go against the grain, against the herd. You can swim upstream, which is actually the slipstream, which is the path of least resistance, because it's that essence of your true self that is leading you to where you truly want to go, not compromising yourself, not compensating, not selling yourself out. It's that little thread of inspiration, the breadcrumb trail that's leading you moment by moment in the present moment as your presence, which is the infinite intelligence of who you truly are. You see, we're constantly living from the past and the fears and the memories and the expectations and in anticipation of a future, which is never coming, planning and preparing for something that someone else has proven, has told us that it needs to be and how it needs to go. But in fact, that timeless, limitless, boundless, infinite nature of your presence right here and now is everything that you need when you have the courage and the conviction and the faith to trust in that more than in the illusions of the world. To be so delusional, to be so radically self-accepting, self-forgiving, self-believing, self-trusting, that any seeming mistake you make along the way is actually seen to be a kind of failing forward. You see, we're so afraid of failing, being seen as a failure, by making a mistake, by facing the consequences, by losing something, which is utterly illusory. For who you are, nothing can be lost, not in truth. You have everything to gain because you really cannot gain from this world. You can only gain in your love and your wisdom to act on your inspiration, that discernment, that self-mastery, to see right through the illusion of this old, outdated game and to create the game of your dreams and to co-create a whole new world of heart-centered, creative, spirited, childlike creators. And I know in your heart you know this, but it takes the courage, it takes the conviction, it takes the willingness to step forward when you can't see what's forward, and to reclaim that childlike creativity and imagination, that youthful spirit, that heart, that love, that joy, which is always already within you, but that you forego and undermine and unfortunately sell out when you vote for the ways of the world, when you give in to the ways of others, when you take seriously the beliefs and the standards of a society that are just operating out of fear. When in your heart you know the way, and even if you don't see the way, or in that sense believe in the way or know what that way looks like, you know that it will be revealed to you. That's courage. You don't build up this courage, you choose for it. That's faith. Faith in the unseen. The faith in the nonsensical. The faith in the unpredictable. The faith in the unknown, which is that 99.999% of who you truly are. You think you are who you are, but that's a fraction of a fraction of a fraction of who you truly are. And so the unpredictable, the uncertain, the unsensible is all the threshold which is crossed with courage to discover more of who you truly are and the aligned path of the creator that you are. This is the quantum nonsensical nature of reality, is that it's all emerging out of your own consciousness, experienced through your own beliefs, all of which are malleable, flexible, pliable. They're all plastic. And you can recreate them, you can rearrange them, and therefore you can manifest all that you desire. But you have to be willing to let go of the world that's trying to convince you that that's crazy. Because it is the crazy ones that recreate the world, their own world. So, are you going to be the crazy one? Are you going to create that world for yourself? Only you can choose. And if you want to join me and a circle of other creators, all coming together to create that world, then comment creator down below and I'll send you more information